Good morning, my awesome friends and followers of this great channel. And to the members, thank you all very much for your continued support on this journey of transparency. It's always good, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Bin day for me, actually. Put my bin out last night. Yeah. Gets emptied now. In fact, yesterday I met up. Yesterday was actually the real Remembrance Day. Remembrance Sunday was on the 10th, Remembrance Day is on the 11th. So I went to the Bull Inn yesterday. I met up with Michael, one of my subscribers actually. Nice guy. Lives in Woodbridge. So I met up with him. It was his birthday as well, so I got him a pint. And we just chilled. But even though it was his birthday, he turned up to give me presents. It was weird. But it was well appreciated. Do you remember this? He gave me this badge. Now this took me back to my childhood. Do you remember that? The Tufty Club. The Tufty Club, which is nice. And he got me these socks. Now, they're novelty socks. Don't shoot the messenger. They're novelty socks. They come with a little comb, but they're Donald Trump socks. Look. He bought me these socks. Donald Trump socks. It was nice. Thank you very much, Michael. I do appreciate it. Yeah. Nice to have things like that, isn't it, though? Nice to have people that buy you funny things. It's all good. Oh, there's been a lot happening. Wow. I'm actually got stuff packed. I'm taking my son away this weekend. For a couple of days break. And yeah. It's going to be unusual. Stand by for clips. Yeah. So what's been happening then? Well, there's several stories in the media today that are quite annoying, actually. You've one about I'm a Celebrity's about to start, I believe, and I don't really know much people that's in it, apart from Barry McGuigan, the boxer, and a few other people that have made it famous. So they're not really getting celebrities on anymore. They've stopped that. They're not getting celebrity. All right, Barry McGuigan was a world champion. Okay, he's got himself there. But other people are like, they're married to somebody that makes them famous. I mean, their dad or mum or somebody, but that makes them famous. I mean, I'm a Celebrity has like, it should be renamed. I'm not a real celebrity. I'm just saying. They used to get on Good Talent. They're not anymore. I don't think they are. A British woman, if you didn't know. Now, I want you to give your opinion on this, because I'll give you mine. A British woman, 28 years of age, right, who went on a dream holiday to Cancun in Mexico. And who agreed, after meeting a man, a complete stranger, she agreed to carry two suitcases back. She agreed to carry 2 suitcases back. Yeah. She never checked them. The man said, there's no drugs in them. No drugs. It's just money. Oh, okay. Why don't you take them then? Oh, no, I'm busy. But we've only just met. I know, but I trust you to carry this money through to the UK. Well, you know I've got to go to the US first and then back to the UK. Yeah. Oh, we trust you. Well, apparently, imagine her shock when the customs opened those suitcases to find £15 million worth of cocaine. Imagine her shock. It went from being I agreed to do it to, no, I was made carry them through by gunpoint. You were made carry them through by gunpoint. Were you? Yep, I was. Okay. Here's a question I want to ask. What type of gun was it? Because they would have had to get through lots of security. We all know what it's like in the airport. Can I have your belt off? Can we have your shoes off? What? Is that a watch? Take it off. Okay. Stand still, sir, while we search you. Are you telling me a guy got through all that with a gun and had a gun to you and went, that's it, come on, you're boarding now. You're boarding now. Continue. Her father has hit out saying, it's terrible what's happened to her. She faces up to 60 years in jail and no one was willing to help. Why should we? Your daughter's an idiot. I mean, Hi Trevor, I know we've only just met, but I have this bag that you cannot look in and I need you to take it through security. It's safe. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. She doesn't deserve 60 years. She deserves life for being totally stupid. Listen, you only get one shot at things, and if you're too stupid to work out the path you need to go on, then you deserve retribution from the law. I mean, I'm glad it turned out to be cocaine. What if it had been a device? Exactly. Putting everyone's lives in jeopardy. But there we go. These things happen. You got to deal with it. What have I got here? Oh! Turns out that BBC have lined up a replacement for Gary Lineker in Match of the Day. Match of the Day. It's been going for 55 years. Match of the Day. To talk about the male Premiership football, the top stars and the talent. Yes, the Ronaldos, the Messis, the Nazars, the Haalands, to talk about those. Well, guess what? The BBC have lined up, and the top 6 presenters that they've lined up to replace Gary Lineker are all female. Now, you may sit back and go, what? Well, no. That is the death of Match of the Day. Are you telling me that you're bringing in a female that's going to sit there and be the lead of a football talk while Alan Shearer and Hansen and the rest of these guys that have put their time in are back on the back burner? I think it's a disgrace and it's a slap in the face for men's football. And I'm going to point this out. I'm sick to death of female footballers complaining about we play for Liverpool and we play for England and we're not on the same wage packet as them. You're right, you're not. You can't fill stadiums. There's no thousands of children running around with your name on the back of their shirt. There is Haaland, Ronaldo and Messi, millions of shirts being sold. Footballers are selling millions of pounds worth of merchandise to boys up and down the country. If you want equality, then take equality up with the feminist side of football. Why are women not filling stadiums to support you playing football? Why is it you want equality, but you want men to go and watch it? I'm going to be honest with you. I personally find women's football boring. I do. I very rarely watch football, but I'll watch England play. I'll watch Northern Ireland play. I'll watch Real Madrid and Barcelona. Most of us don't even like watching the shitty men's football team, so why would we want to watch shitty females? It's just a fact. It may hit hard, but the fact is, you will get the same money and the same salary when you start filling stadiums, you start winning cups, you start selling merchandise. I walk around where I live, and I tell you now, the children have all got tops that say Messi or Ronaldo. No one's heard of a female footballer because you're not filling stadiums. When you start making things financially worthwhile for your clubs then lift up the wages with sponsorships. Sometimes you've got to just be brutally honest with people. Stop complaining and improve your game. It's quite simple. There we go. Wow. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is another story which is in today's media, and it is this. Ready? The founder of the world's first breastfeeding charity has quit in protest. They've brought in an inclusion. They've introduced transgender women into the breastfeeding clinic, and that was the last straw for this woman. She has said it's a travesty. It is not what I had, the vision of this charity, and because of that, I'm very sad to say I'm walking away. And she's walked away from it. Very sad, isn't it? You may not like it, but I can't wait till President-elect Donald J. Trump gets into office and he can help put all these things back to normal. Whether you like him or not, it's a personal opinion. Politics is personal, isn't it? Yeah. I don't force my opinions on you. You should take them, and I'm glad you don't force your opinions on me. There we go. Yeah. What have I got here? Oh, yes. The Archbishop of Canterbury, yes. Justin Welby is being put under pressure to resign as the Archbishop of Canterbury. The head of the English Church. Well, it's now come about that he knows, and he deliberately ignored the abuse that happened to children under his watch. He deliberately ignored it so it wouldn't get out. And it's quite sad enough that whenever you're in a place of authority, a place of worship, a place where people are meant to look up to you, you abuse your position to suppress abuse being found out by the wider public. Sad, isn't it? The jokes are always about there's jokes, millions of jokes out there, all about priests and about what priests do to young boys. And you know what? They started off as jokes, but there was truth in them, lots of truth in them. And every couple of months, we find out that religion hides abuse of children. It does. It actively does. It hides it, which is quite sad, isn't it? Yeah. And one of our top military service personnel, Admiral Tony Radakin, has come out with something, and I don't know if it's true, because I don't know where they get the figures from. Sometimes I think they make up the figures to make sure that we have to show our morale's high. He's coming out with the figure, President Putin is losing 1,500 soldiers a day fighting. He's losing 1,500 soldiers a day fighting. No one knows the accurate number. I can tell you that now. I would say that President Putin probably knows something along the lines of that, but even he probably doesn't know the accurate number. But to come out with that, again, it's another soundbite done on the BBC. Yeah, sad, isn't it? But listen, time to go. I'm going to go now, and I'm going to finish off my soldier on coffee today. Come to Christmas. Soldier on coffee would be nice to get in your little, a nice little present to buy someone for their stocking filler at Christmas time, I think. It would be, wouldn't it? Well, listen, everyone, thank you for your support. Oh, wow. Something just hit me on the head there. Catherine, the Princess of Wales. I was talking about this morning with a guy on the phone about it, who gave me all these different information. It's quite sad, isn't it? That she's being attacked quite a lot, isn't she? People making up stories, especially Sky News, journalists, meant to be trusted journalists, making up stories that the Princess of Wales didn't have cancer. It's all been a lie. Imagine coming off with that nonsense. Imagine even saying it. What type of sick people do we have? These sick people are all from the Sussex cult. They disgusting, vile individuals that do need censored on social media. And I'm going to ask you today, if you're on social media and you see these rumours and they're being put out, especially on X, which is the platform of shit and scum, if you're on there and you see these type of things, report them. Google came on there when I said about that. Thanks, Google. Listen to everything, doesn't it? If you're seeing these shocking stories on the platform X, report the accounts. We can't let people like that thrive on it. Well, I suppose it's a hateful platform anyway, but it's disgusting that people say this. Imagine on Remembrance Day and Remembrance Sunday, these stories of vileness start to come out again. It just shows you. I will say this. Those that put out hate every day haven't achieved anything. Just remember that. So do feel sorry for them because they haven't achieved anything. People that have achieved things don't spend their time with all this idle gossip bullshit. Anyway, listen, have a wonderful day, everyone. Thank you for your continued support, and thanks for joining the channel as a member. I do appreciate it. Take care.